Christians are not told to be pacifists, but they're not told to be aggressors either. And a lot of people struggle with where that line is. But the truth is that Christianity is actually not about power at all. It's about salvation, and it's about God's reconciliation of humankind. And so power then becomes a tool for truth, not the opposite. But if we're going to get into the practical, yeah, I don't think it's possible to be a complete pacifist and be a Christian. One simple ethical dilemma will prove that out. If you ran a ministry where you took care of 30 to 50 orphans and you're responsible for those lives, would you leave the door unlocked so anybody could come in and take them, kidnap them, traffic them, or rob from them and not fight back or have security somehow? No. Like some people, they're okay doing that with their family and it's their kids for some reason. What's the difference between that and orphans? If you're a complete pacifist, you have to protect the innocent. End of story. You have to support law and order. There's no way for you to be a Christian and not believe in the use of force, because you do wicked just letting them walk in and take those kids. So that right there just debunks it. But on top of that, Jesus says in Luke 22:36, telling his disciples, sell your cloak and buy a sword to take with you on the journey where you go to minister. And what he's letting them know is they're going to come under persecution, there's going to be threats, and they need to be prepared. Now, would the sword be a tool they could use to conquer other nations? Is that what Jesus is saying, kind of like in Surah 9:5 in the Quran? No, that is not what he is saying, because he just got done telling them they're going to minister by word to people. And another part of that message, shake off the dust of your feet when they don't accept your message. That doesn't sound like lay siege and conquer them and all this sort of stuff. Like, that doesn't happen. What he's telling them is to be prepared to do ministry and to defend yourself. So why would you take a sword with you and sell your cloak? Yeah, because if you're going to be traveling, there's going to be bandits, there's going to be robbers, there's going to be people that want to take from you, there's going to be people that will aggress against you. And when you have a right to defend yourself and those who are innocent. But that doesn't mean that you're going in as an aggressor. That's a very different reason. And the whole reason why he's not telling them to go in as aggressors to seek power is because it's about salvation and truth. And if there is power, it's a tool, not the end itself. And it's also a tool to be used wisely, because power itself does not force anybody to convert or become a Christian genuinely. If you convert people by the sword, they're not genuine believers. And that is not how Christianity creates converts. At least it's not how it should. And in times where it did, it failed miserably culturally. Only the times where people became Christians voluntarily did that lead to a thriving Christian society where people wholly believed in it and had those Christian values.